Now, a few weeks ago at one of our prayer meetings, I took a look at this chapter. So for those who were at that prayer meeting, forgive me if I repeat some of the thoughts I shared there, but there are some extra things that I'm adding this morning. But as you no doubt heard, as I read this chapter, Paul opens this first letter to the church at Thessalonica, praising God and thanking God for the Thessalonian believers. Now, Paul wasn't in Thessalonica long. Paul, you can read about in the book of Acts. Paul visited Thessalonica, and I believe if I've read the passage right, he was only there for about 3 weeks before he had to move on because the Jewish believers or the Jewish synagogue, the Jewish people in Thessalonica couldn't stand his preaching anymore, and they essentially chucked him out of the city. But nevertheless, even in those 3 weeks, Paul planted a church, and it's to this church which Paul is writing these words in his first letter. And as I say, he starts off by thanking God. He starts off by thanking God for the faith, for the love, and for the hope that is demonstrated in these Thessalonian believers, which he's heard about from reports. But after he thanks God, he makes a surprising claim. You can read that surprising claim in verse 4. After thanking God for their faith, their hope, and love, he says in verse 4,